We're on the way to the studio to record a new single, which I'm very excited about. We're going to record a classic kind of summer track, I Feel Love. It's purely a club classic. The song's a club classic. It's not been out for a long time. The 80s are very, very, very big at the moment. Niki can sing real powerful songs, and as soon as she finishes in Blood Brothers, we're going to take her out on a club tour, and we'll do about 30 shows nationwide in clubs, you know, Sharon and Tracy clubs that hold about 1,500, big gay clubs, you know, small gay clubs, but primarily it's going to be people that really, really love the dance classics, and I Feel Love is definitely a dance classic.
What did the X Factor mean to me? It gave me an opportunity to start singing again, because I hadn't sang for about 10 years. So it gave me an opportunity to sing again and, I don't know, have a good time. I had a really good time on the X Factor. The first bit wasn't so good when you have to get through the auditions, but the actual live shows, I just enjoyed every minute of it. What have I been doing since X Factor? I have been around the world. I've sung with John Barrowman at the Symphony Hall. I went to Dubai with Heather Small and Kim Wilde, and just done a lot of recording, and then I got a part on the West End as a leading lady. So I'm doing that at the moment. I played the lead role, Mrs. Johnston, in Blood Brothers, which is, it was a really hard job because I'd never done anything like that, but Bill Kenwright just loved me and I love Bill and he's done a lot for me. So, and yes, they gave me 175 script pages to learn, which was like unbelievable, in a Scouse accent, would you believe? Let me try and think of a Scouse bit. I've got 2 boys in it and I have to tell them off. So, a lot. And I had to get over that. The vowel sounds for a Brummie is all I sounding. Vowel sounds for Scousers are all E. So when I want to say table, they go table. So it's quite hard to go into the accent until I'm actually on stage. The Daily Mail thing was quite weird actually, because they phoned me up the day before and they said, would you like to do an interview? And I said, yeah, I'll do an interview because I like talking. And they were asking me just questions like you are going to ask me questions and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. And they were asking me around, they didn't want to see what the X Factor was like in front of the camera, they wanted to know what goes on behind the camera. I didn't realise at the time that they wanted to go with, obviously, a Susan Boyle story. I didn't know that then. And so I was just answering the questions. Yes, they do sit you down and they do want you to cry. And, you know, one of the things that happened was I came out of a disastrous audition and the first thing they asked me with a camera in my face, have you let your dad down? Well, obviously, people don't want to hear what actually happens behind that, you know, behind the scenes. And so I was saying, yeah, this happens, no, this doesn't happen. But at no time whatsoever did I slag Simon Cowell off, because I like Simon. Simon's a nice bloke. And I enjoyed the live shows. I mean, it was horrendously painful for me because I'd just lost my dad. And it's a real tough thing to get through. You know, there was like 250,000 people and they've got to get the last 12. So, you know, you have to go the extra mile all the time to prove that you want to do it, prove that you can do it, you know. So it's a really hard, tough situation to be in. And to be away from the family, you know, my mum needed me because my dad had just died, and it was just a real kind of mix-up of everything. And it is a reality TV programme at the end of the day. It's not necessarily how good you sing or how, you know, it's how they warm to you, how people warm to you. And obviously Simon's the guy, so if everybody said, oh, Simon said the sky's green, everybody go, oh, the sky's green, you know, but it's not Simon's fault. I absolutely think Simon Cowell is one of the best and nicest people I've ever met. So if people don't want to know what's going on behind the scenes, then don't ask and I won't say anything. But as for moaning and things like that, because if I wanted to moan, I would have come straight out and moaned about it. This is now 2 or 3 years later, and you know, it was a fantastic opportunity for me and I enjoyed every minute of it, apart from having to do those clips. The fan club has been going for quite some time, straight after the X Factor, so they've been with me a long, long time, and they're all absolutely fantastic. They're so behind me, it's unbelievable, and they can't wait for this single to come out. I haven't told them anything about it, which is driving them all crackers. So yes, it's out. It's I Feel Love, but it's a cover version of Donna Summer's, which we all kind of knew because they wanted me to do an Anastasia song, but sorry, it's not going to be an Anastasia song. But it's just for you all to know and for me to love you lots, and you know I do, and I take them everywhere with me, and hopefully I'll see you at a gig near your hometown.